up with a crew that always stays ahead of the curve. Introducing STLR Media, today's premier internet radio station. This ain't just AM/FM, folks. This is top-of-the-line, worldwide digital broadcasting at its very best. Are you interested in advertising your business to a flourishing market? Start a radio show. Maybe you want to do a podcast, or even start an internship program that will teach you all the tricks of the trade. Whatever you desire, STLR Media can supply what you require. We do everything from hosting events all the way to audio and video commercials. We've got you covered. Contact us today. info@stlrmedia.com. Sky's the limit radio. Entertainment with no ceilings.
Sky's the limit radio, baby.
Are you tired of all the evil bullshit? Then look no further, because these tyrants will have you thinking, laughing, and looking totally disgusted and wondering what type of evil this is. Introducing first, the truly evil tyrant who will super kick you in the corner with no remorse. It is Johnny Christ and his extremely defiant counterpart, hashtag old people smashing, hashtag anal leakage, hashtag saltiest man on this side of the Mississippi. It's Uncle T. If your mind isn't warped, it will be. Just keep tuning in every Monday night from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on STLR Media app and on Facebook at STLR Media TV. Sky's the limit radio. Entertainment with no ceilings.
Dragonheads is a smoke and vape shop that has all the products you expect to find in a tobacco shop, in addition to having a live glass blowing showcase with some of the most beautiful pieces of art for sale. So come on down today, located at 412 South Washington Boulevard, Sarasota, Florida 34236. Check it out, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays, noon to 6 p.m. Or simply call 941-955-1719. Dragonheads. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram to find out more.
Throughout human history, people have always taken the time to improve their inventions all the way to perfection. Like the clock, the light bulb, even food. And barbecue is no exception. When you're looking for barbecue perfection, look no further than Smokin' Mama Laura's Barbecue. Located at 5750 Fruitville Road, Sarasota, Florida. With a wide variety of traditional barbecue favorites guaranteed to satisfy your palate. And if you're feeling a bit adventurous, Mama's menu won't let you down with egg rolls, Philly cheesesteaks, and the always delicious redneck Cuban. There's a little something at Smokin' Mama Laura's for everyone. Be sure to give them a call at area code 941-544-2317 or check out their Facebook page for food truck location and times and upcoming events. Smokin' Mama Laura's Barbecue. Barbecue at its very best.
Get ready, Palmetto, because we've got something for you. It's your man, Johnny Christ from the Twisted Tyrant Show. And did you hear about the first traveling paranormal circus show? Acrobatics of the air, illusionist, freaks, mystery creatures. Need I say more? This event has got everything of a normal circus, only not quite so normal. Yeah, that's it. The Paranormal Circus is coming for shows June 7th through the 17th. That's right, an element of harmony that evolves to the dark show that brings you back and turns your dreams into nightmares. But don't take my word for it. Go to paranormalcircus.com now and find out for yourself. Mark your calendar, June 7th through the 17th, under the red and black big top located at 102 Riviera Dunes Way. Get your tickets now, and they're starting only at $20. But I'll tell you what, I'll do you one better. If you go online to paranormalcircus.com and use promo code WICKED, I'm going to give you $2 off your ticket to any level. So don't wait and don't hesitate. Go to paranormalcircus.com now and thank us later.
Guys, Johnny Christ here from the Twisted Tyrant Show, and I want to tell you guys about the Cauldron's Corner. The Cauldron's Corner is not your boring, lame, metaphysical shop that you guys are all used to. This is a better and more sophisticated place that is rooted in the deep, old traditions of the old-time witchy shop. With over 200 different herbs and oils, you can rest assured that the Cauldron's Corner will have everything that you need, and more importantly, they work with you. They don't work at you. So if you guys are sick and tired of going to the other guys who didn't have the one thing you truly needed, well, do yourself a favor, walk, run, drive, hell, fly if you'd like, into the Cauldron's Corner, located at 1704 9th Street in Bradenton, right across from Lego Park. Or you can visit them online at thecauldronscorner.com or pick up the phone, 941-800-9393. Ask for Stephen or Erica, and remember, you heard it here on the Twisted Tyrant Show.
Wait a minute. We've probably done this before. Anyway, I'm Johnny Christ. You guys are getting ready to listen to the Twisted Tyrant Show, but beforehand, we should probably let you know the following. The opinions and views of the Twisted Tyrant Show is not necessarily in any way, shape, and form the same as STLR Media. So what does that mean? Means you gotta lighten up, snowflakes. Okay? Good. Let's do this.
They are the most diabolical of duos, bringing dynamite to the mic every Monday night.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
I've been the best ever since day one.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Oops, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
6! Your $5 ass down before I make change.
Listen, I know how you all feel when that furry temptress seems like she's calling your name. She said, get some up. Put your hand on. Look at it. You want some up? Rub it on in there. Well, you fight me. Suck it, you filthy.
Hey, where are the white women at? You are physically repulsive, intellectually retarded, vulgar, insensitive, selfish, stupid.
You're gonna see some serious shit.
And now, introducing to you the congregation, the gruesome twosome that always root for the bad guys in the movies. Your host, Johnny Christ.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
And Uncle T.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Without further ado, it's time for the Twisted Tyrants.
So much to say right now. I mean, like, seriously, like, what could you say other than we got a couple of sexy looking bitches you guys are looking at right now, and that would be myself. As you can see, our dynamic foursome has turned into a dynamic duo for this evening. Micah is dealing with personal issues. Our hearts and condolences will go out to her, absolutely. And Uncle Touchy has the HIV.
Yep.
Ain't
tested
that
positive
bitch
this morning.
So we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I am the Emperor of the Evil Empire. Hashtag Icy Bear Lives Matter. The only man to do what I do. Because I do it better than anybody. I am Johnny Christ. Oh, yeah, that's right. Freaking Touchy's not here. So,
Ooh, and I am the world. I am the children. And I am the one who makes a brighter day. And there's not a goddamn thing anybody can do about it because I'm Brian O'Brien.
That was brilliant.
Thank you.
That was pretty good.
Props to myself.
Shout out to Michael Jackson.
I'm baked, and that just came right off the top of my head. So,
Thank you, each and every last one of you guys. A
shout out THC.
Shout out to everybody who was watching and listening on the Villain Takeover. Awesome request. We had people like Wendy and Logan chime in with some really good requests, like Coheed and Cambria, Volbeat.
I can't wait till next week's show, though.
Next week's show is going to be amazing because we're going to have the people from
Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and all the other weird ass requests. Who do you have today?
No, next Monday we'll have the people from the Paranormal Circus actually in the studio with us because they want to get some love.
Thank you, Aaron.
And they definitely want to come and hang out with us. Why? I have no idea, but maybe some things are better left unasked and unquestioned. Oh, yeah, that's right, because we're doing a live remote there on opening night.
Shout out Smokey. What's up? I see you. I love you.
You have been, we're going to break kayfabe, and we're going to peel down the fourth wall here for a moment. I've noticed that you've gotten really close and really buddy-buddy with a lot of the people here, being one of the newest members of the STLR family. Good for you.
Yep. I've been crossing over like a son of a bitch lately. I love me some Morning Wood. I got love and respect for the people that run STLR here. Sure. They give us the platform that allows us to get stupid and crazy every Monday night. So I love them guys. And I wake up in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to work. I put on the Morning Wood. And, first off, that's just the coolest name for a show, the Morning Wood. That's
Shout out to On that one.
So they got On, Scooby, High C. Those guys are hilarious. I mean, they just basically do their thing. They get ripped and just talk mad shit, and it's so much fun. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I dig it as the grand facilitator of this wonderful Imperial ship. Screw the Millennium Falcon. We better than that. I dig the fact that you're all about getting in and doing it to it. I like it. I like it a lot. So good. As we do each and every week, we do this wonderful, wonderful little thing we like to do called the Weekend Recap. Stand by.
It's been one hell of a week. Now let's see how the weekend was.
Sorry, we're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
Let's party.
Yeah, let's fucking rage. It's the Weekend Recap.
The Weekend Recap is brought to you in part by our friends at the Cauldron's Corner, Bradenton's only apothecary, and it's also a metaphysical shop. I'm sorry, a metaphysical shop. Good Lord, I butchered the hell out of that. They have a wonderful class tomorrow starting at 7 p.m. Go see them at their new location, directly next to Lecom Park, where the Pittsburgh Pirates spring training. They've got an awesome class every Tuesday. Tomorrow proves to be no different. So go check out the Cauldron's Corner at thecauldronscorner.com. You'll be glad you did, and you'll thank us later.
You know who was a fine-ass witch?
The chick from Bewitched?
Yes. I was just going to say Elizabeth Montgomery. Oh, my God. I love you. She's dead, though. And I heard she was gay. Is that true?
I don't know if she's gay or not. Okay. Caller, you're live on the Twisted Tyrant Show. Wow, there's a child in the background.
Tell him, who's baby?
Baby!
Baby! Tell him, baby!
Yo, I got a kid freaking marking out. I dig it. What's up, man? How are you?
You can't be exploiting your chitlins like that.
No, fools up, too.
I dig it.
Tell him, I'm the baby.
Good baby.
You sound like the baby.
Caller, who we talking to? Who we talking to? What's up?
Logan.
You know who you're talking to.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's the Logan, the man with the man who is causing me next week on the villain takeover to go classic rock on everybody because every other request.
Wait. My wife said that was rock. You want rock, so you got to classify yourself as hard rock, soft rock, or metal.
Well, and that depends. Do you consider yourself to be a yacht rocker?
This
I
phone
listen
call's
to
making me
everything.
soft rock.
I listen to everything but classical, jazz, and opera.
Oh, so you don't like Kenny G then?
No, okay, now hold on. Wait. You want to throw Motown in there? Okay, I'm doing Motown.
Kenny G's not Motown.
What do you smoke to get down with that?
Okay, you haven't been on my block.
No, we don't go to that side of Sarasota. My bad. We're not allowed there.
Sarasota? I don't live in Sarasota. I guess I'm the new Minnesota fat boy. I live on Whitfield and Lockwood. So I guess I'm the new skinny. Wait.
Always up to no good.
Skinny Minnesota fat boy.
Oh, damn. Oh, you can't get down with none of some of the good? I don't know what that means exactly, but all the kids are saying it.
Hey, I don't know what good are. I go old school. I don't go no new school.
What does that even mean? Like, do I got a translator on Facebook Live or on our
Kelly?
YouTube?
I mean,
I need subtitles for you.
I guess y'all sitting in a dark room together kind of makes still Brian a homo. So
you way to fag it out. Right. Good Lord.
You sound kind of envious, actually.
I dig it.
Logan, you want to come down here and join our circle jerk in the dark?
Hey,
we'll let you win.
As long as I'm not circling it, y'all can jerk me.
There you go, buddy. This is just for you. You know, something, to kind of help you out a little bit. With that mood music. You know what I'm talking about. That's that good.
Light you some candles.
I will even drop my voice like Super Barry White for you.
Get you some Jergens.
That's right, baby. It's Monday.
What is good?
A couple of squirts on the hand there.
What is good?
From the nuts to the taint.
There you
Get
go,
it all.
baby. That's right.
So you want to be like somebody says, "Oh yeah, good boy."
That's enough of that.
I don't even know what a good boy is. But thank you for calling in.
Boy.
I definitely.
You know what that is.
I don't know what we got out of this phone call, but thank you very much.
Love you. So we are going to talk about what happened.
Nothing out of that. I'm serious.
Sorry. Shout out to each and every one of you all hanging out with us, like Pop Mockle and Kelly and
Steen
Tom.
Says, Kenny G, hell yeah. I know, man.
So we're going to talk about...
Whiteness confirmed. All right.
We're going to talk about what happened with Kendrick Lamar last week.
Oh, God.
Kendrick Lamar. Everybody knows who Kendrick Lamar is. He's a wonderful, well-spoken
Black
gentleman.
people crazy this time. Well,
For
kind
this
of
one,
both,
yes.
actually.
He was doing a show, and he called a fan to come up on stage and do his very notorious Mad City. That's M-A-D-D City. Or is it
drunk driving?
Or is it M-A-A-D? Yeah, either way you look at it, it's definitely pronounced and spelt very contradictory to each other. Anyway, he decided to call a fan up on stage, and they were doing Mad City, where a song where every other word says the N-word about 15 times. No big deal, except the fan was a white girl. So when she's going off...
know this one.
Oh, yeah. So when this girl's going off, talking about all that nonsense, talking about N-word this and N-word that, Kendrick Lamar decides to stop the song and says, hey, got to do me a favor. You got to censor one word. Kendrick Lamar, you dumb dick. Now listen to me and listen to me very carefully with this, sir. A lot of people, Tom got it. Thank you, sir. A lot of people understand that your songs are not for everybody. You also understood that you have to be a damn right moron to call a Caucasian woman on stage to do a song where you say
couldn't say a white girl. You said Caucasian woman.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Continue.
A song that says the N-word a total of 25 times. You had to have known. If you didn't know what you were doing, you weren't thinking. So, while he is correcting said Caucasian woman, he turned to the fans for that.
Stalked right now. I'm just checking in on shit.
For that positive affirmation. You know, he says, "Hey, should we keep her on stage?" A whole room full of people. Boo! Fuck you, bitch! Heard that at least a couple hours. Like, do you think that was just a setup, or do you think Kendrick Lamar is just an idiot?
I don't know. I mean, first of all, you know that rappers always get their hands on like incredibly dank ass fucking weed. I mean, way more so dank than the average person that you know around town. And
we
stuff.
Must be talking about weed so damn dank your memory slips.
No, so I mean, right there, like just starting on that note, you gotta basically understand that he's gonna be fucked in the head probably on this show. He can barely remember his own lyrics throughout the night. So I think he was already out of his mind when he did that. But part of me wants to say that I mean it was completely baiting.
Great point brought up by Tom.
Baiting. I mean, of all the people in that big giant ass crowd, that's who you choose. You choose the freaking white girl to go up there and do that song that you know that you wrote, and you know what part is coming up. And you don't stop it. You don't even look at her or anything. I mean, you just like laughing your ass off inside, like, oh my God, just wait till this dumbass white bitch fucking gets to this part. Oh, I mean, that's exactly what went. That's exactly what went through that dude's mind. I'm telling you now.
Absolutely. You know, we'll go to the.
Because I would have did the same shit.
Damn. Caller, you're live on the Twisted Tyrant Show. Who is this, and where are you from?
This is Kelly, all the way from Philadelphia.
God. Kelly, what's up, girl?
Philadelphia.
You know I had to
Chocolate
chime in.
City.
All right, so I want you. Okay, this is what we're gonna do because I can't do this, but you can. So I'm going to read the chorus to Mad City. That's M-A-A-D City. And when I pause,
you're going to fill it in for us.
You're going to fill it in because I'm a white guy.
Because you're officially licensed by the color of your skin to use this term.
Okay. I don't even know what the song is, but go ahead. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, you don't?
Go ahead.
So for everybody who's been sleeping under a rock, the chorus to Mad City is, "Man down, where you from, my..."
Okay. My nigga.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck who you know, where you from, my
nigga.
And watch the hard R there too.
Where your grandparents stay, apostrophe, huh? Apostrophe, my
nigga.
This M-A-A-D city I run, comma, my...
Nick.
Okay, now that we have been able to break that down, that's got to be a first-class setup.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Now listen.
Will this get us kicked off the feed?
No.
No.
Can we push it? All right, there we go.
Now, okay. Kendrick Lamar. Okay.
Oh, we get the black point of view now, so everybody, listen up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get. First of all, Kendrick. First of all, if you wouldn't put the N-word in your songs, every other freaking word, how do you expect people to go along with your songs if every other word is N-word? Like, I don't even use the word. If people would stop using the freaking word so much, like they spit the word out like it's word coming from a fucking, I'm sorry. From
I've seen some white kids use it like it's their last name sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
They do, because they hear it so much in music. They hear it so much. I love my people. I do. I'm proud to be black, but every other word don't have to be like my N-word this, my N-word that. So they have white friends, which I do.
Kelly.
Some of them have, yes.
You love your...
I love my black people.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, I just thought I could catch you off guard there.
You ain't gonna get me, no. Because I don't even use the word.
Simon didn't say you got me, all right.
Am I your...
No, you're my icy bear.
Hey, there you
my
go.
African-American icy bear.
That's right. That's N-I-double-G-A, icy bear. All right, you already know.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Obama is my...
No.
He ain't mine.
He's my president and always will be my president. That's who he is. See, now,
so sorry to interrupt you. Please continue.
You're not going to set me up. See, that poor little defenseless, you're going to pull this poor little defenseless white child up.
Oh, yeah.
You got her all into the song.
Yep.
You know when she's by herself driving to work, that's what she's saying. My N-word this. She probably got black friends. She probably let her say it because a lot of them, young people, have given their friends passes to say the word. What did you really think she was going to say?
No, nothing productive. We'll say
my
that.
N-word?
How do you apply for that pass, and how much does it cost?
I agree. I completely agree with this. That you said it 150%. Like, you can't do things like that. So while everybody in that audience is ostracizing this little Polynesian/Caucasian thought pocket, now her reputation is trashed. Nobody wants to deal with her. All her black friends are probably turn their back and be like, nah, man, we can't fuck with you because you said the N-word. But wait a minute, I said it 20 minutes before. You know the rules. You know you ain't allowed to say that shit in public. I got to call you out. Or else they're going to call me and Uncle Tom.
You know, a few weeks will pass and nobody will remember this bitch.
But Kendrick, he just...
Kendrick.
I don't think I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking. But you mean to tell me? But no, like I said, I don't feel bad for him. Stop using the word so damn much, and you wouldn't have a problem. You mean to tell me you couldn't think of anything like my boy?
That's
you
right.
Say my N-word. Why you gotta?
Yes.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme, though.
Tell everybody right now
time,
that
even.
You black and you proud, but you about some white whip appeal.
Yeah, actually, I am.
I know this. I know that. Kelly,
that's why we talk to you.
You are the best, and you are our informative African-American person who gives the real perspective on things when everybody else is, to quote Dr. Dre, flaking and perpetrating. Did I say that right? Like, how cool did that sound?
It sounded right.
Oh, did it? Okay, all right, cool. Nice.
I'm always here. Okay, I'm always here.
What? Absolutely. Kelly, thank you so much. And you are absolutely a peach among pears.
And I hope to one day put you on a hot plate and sop you up with a Popeye's biscuit.
And he also hopes to put a baby in it.
Yep. That sounds awesome. Love you guys.
Uncle T's under the weather today, so send him your love.
Oh, yeah.
I will. I know.
Yeah, he's got the clap.
I thought it was the hip.
Give him a webcam gift.
Oh, webcam, a double click in the
mouse.
Pick
his spirits up.
Pick it up. Pick
Among
it
other
up.
things.
My God.
Good
Represent
night.
your city. What you run, my? Unbelievable. So we move from the wonderful.
But seriously, before we move any forward, I mean, like honestly, is there a way to like get this N-word card? Like you get your medicinal marijuana card? Like
no.
What's the processing fee? Where do you what office do you appeal to? Because I would do it.
I think they've got elections coming up in November, so we may have to put that on the ballot.
I got to get my N-word card.
Can that be a thing? If you are a wonderful African-American individual, aside from Kelly, because she's the African-American one, you see what I did right there, okay? Right below me, I made it so God-blasted big. You've got to be an idiot.
True.
Oh, damn, here we go. My bad. Caller, you're live on the Twisted Tyrant Show. What is your name? Where are you from?
See what happens when we change the color of this freaking phone number from the red to white now?
Oh, yeah.
Morningwood, y'all see that now? Do the same shit we be doing, and y'all be getting more callers, too,
They don't need it.
Gay chicken champion, right?
Oh, the champ is in the house! Woo! Respect, bitches. Tiny speaketh. Listen.
That's right, people. What is up?
Hit that like button. Hit that like
you
button.
You are the king of upsets this year. I mean, all other sports be damned. You took out Bumblebee in like 3 moves, and nobody expected that.
Absolutely. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I did better than John Cena. That's all I got to say.
Oh, yeah. And you
he's
didn't
really
even,
gay.
And you didn't need to use the 5 moves of doom. So good for you.
No, guys, the blackness in there, like the colors and everything is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you,
Shout out to that.
I do what I can.
The blackness is awesome, yeah.
That's us.
Yeah,
we're down with the
guys.
blackness.
Always shout out to you guys, one thing. And
shout out to you, too. We love you.
Yep, shout out to Kelly. That was awesome. So
I got to wear my black hat
what do you
now.
expect?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good call.
No, things are going good. I had a great weekend. Went to not Adventure Island, but Islands of Adventure and
Without us?
Universal.
Same shit.
So
damn,
had a really good weekend. How are you guys doing?
Let's see. And please keep in mind that this is a very pertinent question. Apparently, one night of fun wasn't enough. So we had to have 2 nights, but that wasn't enough. So I had 3 nights of fun where I hung out with Mr. Brian O'Brien and got a little bit schnickered. Proposed to a few women, and then somebody asked me on Sunday, they're like, do you really have a ring? I said, yes. I will have you all know that if a woman is actually silly enough to say yes to me, bitch going to walk away with a $3,500 ring. I got that stuff on lock because I don't want to get engaged to somebody who I'm with. I just want to get engaged.
But like I said,
You need a good woman, just like Tiny, man. You need that real love.
You need a good one. Are you trying to say that Tiny ain't got no real good woman?
Did you see when her man defeated Bumblebee, how she got up out of the chair and ran into his arms and gave him that big freaking movie moment hug? That was beautiful.
So,
that's what I want.
My question is,
yes,
my next question is when am I going to defend my title?
When we find you a suitable challenger.
Okay, Tiny, may I, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Please, sir.
Let me break that down. Funny you bring that up because I was talking to Bumblebee earlier in the week, and Bumblebee is kind of pissed off and has been getting a whole lot of hate mail and some email, and a whole lot of people have been saying you let me down. I lost a shit ton of money on you.
Oh, yeah.
And,
he let down a whole community.
Just like, go S-a-C, you effing F. And, Bumblebee's just upset and really, really, really wants to redeem himself and is looking for you for a rematch. But I told Bumblebee that because of the huge upset and the fact that, it was like Tyson Galata. You whooped his ass and we weren't expecting it. So because it was that bad, Bumblebee slipped down in the rankings here.
Of
the Gay Chicken Championship. So
he can't just weasel his way back in.
Bumblebee has agreed to come back in the studio in a few weeks and battle it out with another challenger for a #1 contender spot,
right?
To contend for your title.
Do you mind if I be there when that happens?
You sure can.
Absolutely.
You can referee the shit. You can be the special guest referee, Tiny.
Yes, it's
like Shawn Michaels and shit. Come in wearing the belt and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Come in, with freaking entrance music, the whole 9s.
I'll even find a belt or something.
I'm telling you now, Gay Chicken is going to be a thing on this show for a long time. We're going to have a few more bouts this year, everybody listening. So if you enjoyed that shit, We got some
I'm not
more
trying to
coming.
see you guys' line, but they need to hit that like button, for that.
Oh, yeah, hit that like button.
The champ says that all of you
Hit that share.
must hit the damn button. And because he is the champ, he gets what he wants. So do it.
Do it!
Tom, do it. Jason Hoffmichael, do it.
But no, but guys, like
Craig, Sandy, hit that button. There we go. I see some
I had
likes
a great
now.
weekend. Great
Champ has
weekend.
spoken.
All right. And we look forward to seeing you next Thursday at the opening of the Paranormal Circus.
Yeah, the champ won the
sir, I'll
tickets.
be
He's going to
there
be right there with us.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, we got to let you go because it's that time where we're going to give away 4 pair of tickets to the Paranormal Circus right here on the show because I don't give a damn and I do what I want.
Sold out? Like you can't get the tickets? And
Opening night ringside. So we can get like nosebleed. Tiny, thank you so much, my man. Appreciate the love.
Guys.
Thank you.
Later.
All right.
Good night, champ.
Ringside is sold out. Like the only type of ringside seats you can get are like the really bad concert tickets that are behind the stage that you can't even tell what the hell's going on.
Okay.
We have all.
God damn it. The
You know
phone
what?
calls. I like it.
Watch this.
You
watch
see,
this.
when we put the number up there legible instead of that dark-ass red that was there that you couldn't see, look at all the people want to call in now. All right, what's up?
Caller, you're live, and if you're local, guess what? I'm going to give you a pair of Paranormal Circus tickets just because I can.
It's High C.
Woo!
You don't count. You work for the station. Damn. Hey, buddy.
We got to hang up on you now,
Hey,
sir.
boss. Hey, boss.
I actually called about a couple things.
Sure.
So, did Kendrick Lamar not pull up a white girl from Onico with gold teeth? Because nothing could have been.
No, she
I
was
didn't
definitely
get a
no.
good look at her. Did she have like the cornrows and all that stuff like
Now,
that?
negative. Actually, I am going to look for a
Is there
picture
a
of her and
close-up
we'll post
of
it
her?
on
'Cause
TV.
Did she have the gold teeth?
Like, I feel if she had weave in her hair, it would have been okay.
Right. Good call.
Fun fact, I actually have an uncle named Tom, so every time somebody uses the Uncle Tom reference, it always makes me laugh. And Brian O'Brien, I know last Wednesday you were chiming in on Hit the Pylon, and I was joking around about the whole being related to Dennis Rodman, but I really am related to Xena Warrior Princess.
I heard you. You were talking about
Who?
it on the wood the next morning.
Catherine
and
Zeta-Jones?
I need to get with you about that because there are things that I would eat out of her ass, sir, that we need to talk about.
Lucy Lawless is like a cousin or something.
Oh, that was who it is. Damn it.
Yeah, Xena the Warrior Prince. You remember that show? Is that even still around? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, I believe her and Kevin Sorbo.
Dude, is that girl not gorgeous? Long hair, those blue eyes. She was tall as hell, like Amazon chick with them boots and shit, and could just whoop like a bunch of people's asses. That show was just terrible, but gosh, she was gorgeous.
How the hell did you become related to that, High C?
My marriage.
Oh.
Married.
So you can pump her still,
Married
right?
to like my great uncle or something like that, or my second cousin. I don't know.
Nice.
Somewhere in the family tree, she's in there.
I was listening to the show. I know you said you weren't related to her, and you haven't been to any like family reunion picnics and shit where Lucy Lawless was or anything. So.
No, I've never met her, but she is in the family tree. She's in the situation. She's in the
Oh,
book.
yikes. I just looked up the white girl from the Kendrick Lamar concert. She's a chubby one.
What's her name?
She's a BB Dub.
She's a BBW?
I didn't catch her name, but there was a picture of her from the concert, and somebody tweeted it saying, "Why would Kendrick invite a white girl to rap with him anyways?"
Because
I was not
Kendrick
impressed.
knows what I know, and that is that white people are crazy. Obviously, he said, I see this bitch will get up here and just drop a shit ton of N-bombs before I can even stop her, and that's exactly what happened. He knew what he was doing. There was method to his madness that night. Like I told you, he was on that rapper weed. I see.
Yeah.
Cosign.
I also got one more question for you guys.
Sure.
When are y'all ready to get y'all ass whooped with some bowling?
Oh, boy. Here we go with that bullshit.
First of all, that's our challenge to give.
And we gave that challenge, but it's going to be on our time.
You might as well just bring everybody up to speed because we were going to just do this shit anyway. So behind the scenes, we challenged our buddies, our sister show, to a friendly little inter-STLR bowling match. Our show, Uncle Touchy, Johnny, myself, and Micah against High
All
C,
of STLR.
against on against Scooby, and whoever the hell you want to get as your fourth, it don't matter because y'all asses are going down.
Actually, we're coming at you, No Boundary Sports Talk style. It's going to be me, Derek Fusers, Zach Kearney.
Oh, what is this shit? You trying to get all the ringers? Nah, man, it's Morningwood. What's up?
No, I'm on 2 shows, buddy.
Now that's true.
You gonna pull that card? You want to win that bad?
I do want to win.
You gonna get all them sports boys involved?
Oh, yeah.
They could probably bowl. That's probably what they're doing right now. It's Memorial Day. They got some pictures in them. They're over at the alley, at the lanes right now.
We did try to go bowl today, but the bowl alley was closed.
See?
Oh. No invite for,
you had it on your mind.
For the white folks on the Monday night show. We see.
But no, I figured, why don't all the shows get involved? Like, why don't Sarah get her tea time little team together? We
Because
all
she
meet at the
doesn't
lane.
wanna
Taco gets her little team together. You know, everybody
Taco
gets
can't do
their shit and see who in STLR gets this trophy.
The STLR Olympics.
I'm down. I already got
In training for the Special Olympics.
I got my team. I'm down.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. So we just got to settle on a date, and we're going to let everybody know. And you know, if they want to come out and witness this shit.
He got a ringer on his hands.
But I think we need to put our own stipulation on this game. We got to do this shit like
Yo, we
STLR style. We got to make like a drinking game or something. Like anybody that gutter balls, like the entire team got to do a shot or some shit like that. We got to make this interesting.
Oh, yeah. And Tiny can bowl a 205. So we may need to sub him.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. I mean, look at Tiny. Tiny looked like a bowler. Every bowler who I ever met, is a big guy. I don't know why.
So is IC still on the line? There you
figure
go.
out the deep and have to set a date for sure. I'm down to do a little STLR outing.
Oh, sweet. That's what I'm talking about. We're on the phone with High C from the Morning Wood, man. That you guys can catch him out every Monday through Friday.
You guys are on tomorrow morning, right? I know you were off today for Memorial Day, but you back on tomorrow, right?
We will be on Indiana.
That's right.
Oh, all right. Awesome, man.
And their party starts 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I listen to
them.
They
early
get
risers.
ready for work and shit. I just put my phone on. I'm listening to them. Dude, they are so funny. They get you ready to start your day. No joke.
Now, that's true. True story.
Well, I have my medical dabs calming me, so I'm going to let you guys go.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, boss, for checking in on us. Thank you.
All right.
We know how we are without supervision.
Bowlers unite. Let's go.
All right.
That's Key West Candy, my boy.
Later. I love me some High C. He's just good shit.
I love everybody on that show.
Yo, now, why is it?
They're awesome.
Now, why is it that the minute that we mention Lucy Lawless and Kevin Sorbo and stuff like that, Tom will be like, I interviewed Kevin Sorbo. Damn you, Tom. I'm so envious of Tom.
One of our listeners, Tom Gully, has done a lot of shit with his life.
Yeah,
on Cartoon
but you know what? I didn't know anything about that until last night.
Interviewing some sports people and being on shows. And
I didn't know anything about Mr. Tom until last night.
Tom, did you do like some schooling over there in journalism and media and things like that?
Can you school some?
Why don't
of the people
you call
here?
in and talk to us about that? You called into the Morning Wood. Come, hit that. You see that big ass number that we changed and we made it from red to white. See how many times I'm going to mention that?
All right.
Call that number.
Caller, you are live on the Twisted Tyrant show, and if you're
welcome here, Tom.
Local,
it's safe for you.
Tell me what you got. What you want?
Well, this is Sandy.
Okay. Are you a local?
Sandy don't even rhyme with Tom. I could have sworn Tom.
Do you want a pair of tickets to go see the Paranormal Circus?
I would love a pair.
Outstanding. Sold. Done. What's up?
Just like that.
Just like that, because I can do that. I don't give a damn.
No. Sandy, you might as well just hang up, call back again, and let's try this again. Let's do this the right way.
Sandy listens. Like, our fans are special. You don't understand this, Brian.
These tickets are special.
They are, but they're not more special than our fans. The people who give up a Monday night.
Hurt.
Oh, damn.
I'm very hurt, Brian.
Yeah,
Why?
Brian.
What have you done for me lately?
I still want to tie you up.
Whoa! Holy! Wow! Hey! First hour, madam! First hour! Holy shit.
What are we doing in the second
hour?
I'm getting tied up in the first hour, apparently.
Holy crap. That got hectic.
Wow, well, where the hell did that come from?
Right?
Let's talk about that. Tying me up. Okay. You want to know a secret? I've never been tied up. Brian O'Brien just never. I've never met the person that's down with that freaky stuff.
I need to bring you around my friends more.
I never said I'm not willing. I'm just saying I haven't met anybody.
Oh, okay. Why? What happened on the Morning Wood? What did I miss?
It was hard.
It was the one morning that Ann wasn't there, and Brian showed up.
Oh, Brian.
And one of the question of the day was, what is the craziest or the weirdest thing that you would ever want to do to a perfect stranger? And I said I wanted to tie Brian up.
Oh, wow. All right.
Damn.
Feeling just a tad bit forceful, aren't we?
Like, take it a step further. I mean, details. Like, you want to tie me up? Like, where is this taking place? Where am I getting tied up?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, wait a minute. I thought this was the first hour.
It is the first hour. First hour. Thank you.
God, Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Some C-blocking mother.
Whoa, wait a minute now.
I know. First hour.
Unbelievable. That's crazy.
White people crazy.
So, okay, so Sandy, so make sure you either get with either Brian or myself, and
you got to tie me up for these tickets, girl. Sorry, Johnny, I had to. Come on.
He didn't really mean that. I mean, he might have.
Is this not the barbershop? Is this not the barbershop? Can we not talk freely in the barbershop?
At the barbershop, we can. Unbelievable.
This ain't the barbershop.
So what's up, Sandy?
Not
Captivate
much.
my attention.
It's on my headphones.
I mean, I love the show.
Thank you.
I look forward to my Monday nights.
Hells yes. I love it.
Why'd you put so much emphasis on forward?
Forward? Nice.
Cool whip.
I love how you take over earlier.
Oh, thank you.
Because
we like that.
I like the metal.
Hey, there you go. So, question, because now that you've won tickets to the Paranormal Circus, I want you to tell me something you hope to see when you come and hang out with all of us at the live remote beforehand. Like, name something that you want to see us do.
Oh, wow.
Got her off guard.
You caught me off guard, really.
Anal is not an option.
Anal is not an option.
Well, I don't want to see that.
Unless you're the one doing it. Hi, am I right? I'm probably right, aren't I? Hey.
Ho. First hour. Come on.
Good call.
I just want to see you guys be yourselves. I mean, that's the way it should be.
I dig it. That can definitely happen. Well, Sandy, thank you so much for calling. And your name will be on the will call list, and get with us after the show, and we'll explain everything to you.
You'll be on the protected list.
And we will see you next Thursday.
When my people come.
All right.
All right. Later, Princess.
All right. Bye-bye.
Our fans are so good to us.
John Walton says # no more censorship. I'm all for that.
Do not listen to John Walton. John Walton is a very abrupt man with a little badass child. Like, this kid be slanging the little, the children poon. He used to tell me all the time about, like, his little league stories where his kid's running around, freaking macking on all the chicks and saying, he gets it from his old man. Putting his old man over like $1 million. Caller, you're live on the Twisted Tyrant Show. Who is this?
This is Tom.
Oh, Tom.
He sounds like a Tom. He sounds like he's done some radio shit. What's up, man? How are you?
Recognize.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Just about 38 minutes after the hour. We're looking at a scorching 99 degrees here in downtown Dallas. Hope you got those pools and those
there you have it.
Working for you all weekend long.
See?
You're amazing. I didn't know anything about you.
I told you.
Until yesterday, where Brian and Taco were telling me all about you. You've done some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah. I went to college for it and everything.
Really?
Where at?
Yeah, I got the Ball State University.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, got the first David Letterman scholarship.
Oh, damn.
Played a little professional soccer, toured stand-up comic, then got into advertising.
See, I believe you were a stand-up comic because, I read you on the news feed, interacting with us and everybody else that's hollering at you on the news feed, and you say some funny shit and some pretty quick, witty, clever stuff. So,
Sure.
props to you for that. So I knew you got some comedy in your blood.
got kicked off of Carnival Cruise Lines worldwide.
Good stuff.
Then I was editorial director of the Cartoon Network, and most recently,
that's
at least
cool.
until the end of this month, when I don't renew my contract with CBS, I work for a big station here in Dallas. And
now, when you get no, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Then I can start cursing again on the internet.
So, when you were a part of Cartoon Network, what era were you a part of? Were you a part of like the good era, or were you a part of like the weird lackluster era?
I was there when it was like really getting popular. Like it was in the late '90s to 2000. Yeah.
Some of the best. We were actually going to do a segment about that because there has been a bunch of videos that circle around about different conspiracy theories about a lot of the cartoons from the Cartoon Network, like Johnny Bravo and the Powerpuff Girls, and how they're connected with Samurai Jack and all that fun stuff.
Tom, you've got a fan, an important one. I just want you to know because Kelly on Facebook says, "Oh my God, the voice is awesome." So apparently you're making her wet, Tom. So good on you.
Oh, damn. There's one.
Oh man, that's awesome.
The thing is, when I was there, it was right when Powerpuff came on board.
Nice.
And I actually wrote their theme line, which is "Saving the World Before Bedtime."
Awesome.
And we got brought on Powerpuff and Dexter's Lab and Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo. And,
Johnny Bravo's awesome.
Cow and Chicken, IR Baboon, and then the last thing I was involved with was Ed, Ed, and Eddie, which
my favorite.
I didn't like it.
I'll make a great shovel, Double D.
You see, now, like, I like shows like Ed, Ed, and Eddie and Foster's House of Imaginary Friends and The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Those were all, like, really good cartoons because it was right about that time when the Animaniacs were just starting to twiller out, and they had a lot of adult humor. Like, you had to be smart to get the humor.
Yeah. Johnny Bravo was my favorite by far. And actually... Johnny Bravo was my favorite by far, and almost like got canceled when they went from like your traditional stage right, stage left Johnny Bravo to the 3-dimensional. They did that to trick him up a little bit, but the opening theme for Johnny Bravo just kicked ass.
It was so good.
Yeah,
man.
It was a fun time.
See, we're marking out to you, man. I'm fangirling out to you right now. Man. It's awesome.
Hey, let me just tell you a couple of things that were cool about working at Cartoon Network. First of all, you were in this complex where the first floor was like an old Hollywood commissary where everybody went and ate. And you could get great food there, but you didn't have to order off the menu. You could just go up to the guy and say, I want you to make me a feta omelet with jalapenos and deer meat. And he'd make it for you.
Really? Deer meat.
And then, like, second floor was Cartoon Network. Everything there was decorated like you might see in a cartoon. Big, giant backed red chairs and stuff. Animation cells all over the walls. There was a really long wall there. And if you've ever seen like Pixie and Dixie, some of the early Hanna-Barberas where they get chased down a hallway and they pass a lamp, a couch, a chair, a lamp, a couch, a chair, a lamp, a couch, a chair.
Yeah, it's the same
that
background.
wall on it had that theme all the way down it and stuff. Everything was cartoon.
That's awesome.
Third floor was TBS. The next floor was TNT. The floor after that was Turner Classic Movies. The guy that was the head of Turner Classic Movies, if you walked into his office, it looked like a Sam Spade office.
Nice.
From the 1940s. It was incredible. And then the last floor was CNN. Every single person that worked there, everyone, there's two things, had a TV in their office. I don't care whether you're a secretary, a janitor, whoever, 250 channels of cable. Then, here's another weird thing. Ted Turner himself, you were expected, by the way, you got 50 tickets, 25 games, 2 seats to all the Atlanta Braves games.
Of course.
I think you got even more than that to the Atlanta Hawks.
Does Turner still own the Braves?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he got rid of him. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But
I know he did it for a while there. And they were on the TBS network.
You were expected to know the score of the Atlanta Braves game, and Ted would randomly call people at the network, and all you'd hear was a voice go, how did they do?
Oh.
And you were expected to go, 4-1, they beat the Mets. Yeah. And Ted drove a brown Ford Probe.
Really?
Yeah. I was behind him in the parking garage, and you had to go like through 7 different little security things even to get in there. And I asked one of the brothers that was working one of the security things, I go, is that Ted in front of me? He's like, yeah, Ted got a Lamborghini out at the Speedway. He drives the Probe into work.
I mean, that's a pretty smart move. That it's so weird because for those of you who didn't catch it, I caught it when Tom made the Mixie and Dixie reference. Like, I grew up on like the old style cartoons, like the Hanna-Barbera and the Mel Blacks and all that stuff like that. My favorite show was when Cartoon Network first got started, and they had a show called Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh yeah.
Such a great show.
Brack and Zorak and all that stuff.
And then they got the Brack show starring Brack.
Yeah, you see, now I wasn't a big fan of that because it didn't have the same appeal as Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Space Ghost was some funny shit though.
Like, dude, you remember like when Hanna-Barbera used to do like the Olympics where you had like Snidely Whiplash and Muttley and they're all cruising around from place to place to place.
That was on USA's Cartoon Express or something, and it was like Laugh Olympics.
Yeah.
Was it called Laugh Olympics?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then there were all the Harlem Globetrotter cartoons they would do. There was like 9 Harlem Globetrotter
and that
cartoons.
crossover when Scooby-Doo met the Harlem Globetrotters, or they helped out the mystery team or something.
Hell yeah, Casey Kasem was doing the voice of Shaggy then.
The Shaggy Rogers, his full name. The thing about Scooby-Doo is they had a full season where they had guest stars. So there's like a Scooby-Doo where Don Knotts.
Yeah.
The guy, and then Sonny and Cher and all this. My job, I was the editorial director. My job was to know every single character and be able to tell people in licensing and want to make a toothbrush or something about characters that we had. And I went to the head of the network at the time and said, we've got all these characters we're not using. We need to start a new network or, put Morocco Mole or some of these kitschy old characters on T-shirts and selling them. And that's what became Boomerang.
Oh, I do recall that. Like, that was such a good my favorite Scooby-Doo episode, that you'll have to remind me next month when we have his daughter on the show doing a call-in, but when Scooby-Doo had Vincent Price on, which we got Victoria Price calling in next month, and that's going to be awesome. But, like, I was always a horror movie fan, but there was always a big part of me that was huge into cartoons. That's why I pretty much loved Universal when it first opened, because they had the Hanna-Barbera little thing with Yogi and Boo Boo and all of those wonderful, iconic characters. But that's awesome. I had no idea you did that, my man.
Well, what most people don't realize, and that was just a short thing that I did. I mean, I've had a radio show in every town I've worked in and stuff, and I played a little pro indoor soccer and stuff like that. But the thing that most people don't realize about cartoons is that cartoons, until 1957, were all made for movies. They were all made for when you went to the movies and sat down, and most of the Bugs Bunny and, Sylvester and all that stuff, those were all made, certainly all the Tom and Jerry's were made for the movies.
Yeah.
Hanna and Barbera worked on Tom and Jerry, and they won like 25 Academy Awards or something. It was an insane amount of Academy Awards. And MGM decided they were going to close that down, and that's when Hanna and Barbera broke off, and they did the first cartoons ever specifically for television.
Nice.
Huckleberry Hound and Lippy the Lion and Touche Turtle and the 3D Impossibles and Frankenstein Jr. And I mean, I can name way more of them than I probably should be able to. The entry,
you like cartoons, don't you?
Well,
I like this guy.
I love cartoons.
He's great.
I know a lot about him. The entry to get your job at Cartoon Network was bizarre because I was the first editorial director they ever had. It was a really design and art-oriented place. And they made you take this quiz that was super open-ended. It was like you're in a room with Yogi Bear and Lippy the Lion and, Touche Turtle. One of them wants a snack. What do you make them? I mean, it was just bizarre.
So you got to make one thing for all three of them?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
They had all these weird. It was almost like a psychological test. It was an interesting place. The Jetsons. I'm not forgetting the Jetsons. The
Jetsons are timeless.
Scooby is huge worldwide. Like 1 year, Scooby made in licensing fees and airplay fees almost $1 billion across the world. Yeah, he is giant. But the big thing is that Cartoon Network owns all of the MGM cartoons. They own all of the Warner Brothers cartoons, and they own all of the cartoons. So they own like 90% of the world's cartoons. The only thing that they don't have is the Nickelodeon stuff, and then stuff in
Disney.
South American countries and Japan, and it's just for that country.
Sure. Huh. Man, who knew? Like, I'm super flabbergasted.
You see, you didn't even know this man's been watching our show for weeks and chilling with us every Monday.
He must be so
on the
bored
feed,
on Mondays.
and he's done all this. Now you know.
He's got to be a bored man.
How about that, everybody? All I did was ask the man to call in, and that turned into a pretty dope-ass interview, didn't it?
Damn skip.
Just spontaneous interview with Tom. Thank you so much.
Dude,
that was awesome.
you want to fly down and come to the Paranormal Circus with us? Like that? You want to hang out and go to strip clubs?
When is it?
Next Thursday.
We won't. I can't make it by then, but we won't get into the time when I worked as an editor for Hustler.
You know what? Yeah,
he's not into Florida girls. I get it.
No, I think half of them were Florida girls, man.
That we're definitely gonna have to. Yeah, that I wanna talk to this guy more. And if we didn't have to pay our freaking bills, I'd still be talking to him. But I look forward to his input when we talk about the 5 greatest musicians of all time, in our opinion, which that's coming up in the second hour. Tom, man, thank you so much, man, for gracing us with your presence. The honor is ours.
Oh,
it truly is.
No, the honor's all mine. You guys, this STLR Media thing is fucking awesome.
Thank you so much.
Every single show on it, I don't miss a damn one of them. And I hand out compliments with an eyedropper. You guys rock every single show.
That's awesome. That's like the biggest compliment coming from somebody who's spent pretty much the majority of their professional life in this very same entertainment. So,
yeah. Well, so take it easy, and I'm betting on Tiny to retain the crown.
You
think? You think?
No way.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for him though.
Diaper Gene, I think, is gonna beat Bumblebee yet again, and then he's gonna beat Tiny.
Tiny is no Leon Spinks. That's all I'm going to say. You guys take it.
Thank you so much, sir.
These Tyson fight references are great.
I totally blame you for the Tyson fight.
And
Buster Douglas.
Who else? I mean, Mike was beating the living crap out of everybody back then when he was like 19, 20, and 21 years old. He was just demolishing people in 30 seconds. Like, people were spending all this money on pay-per-views back then, like $50, $60 and all that shit, and spending all this money on betting and stuff. He was just going there and just annihilate people in 30 seconds or like one round. They didn't even make it through the first round.
And he had to throw it all away because he bit some dude's ear. What an asshole.
Well, I don't know. He kind of threw it away before that when he like supposedly raped Robin Givens or whatever he supposedly did. I don't know. I don't think Mike did it.
You know what? And
I think she's full of shit.
And we are diving into a very scary point of the world right now because it happened down then. Last week, you've got idiots trying to say that Morgan Freeman sexually assaulted somebody. Morgan Freeman doesn't need to sexually assault you, you god-blasted muffin.
Not buying that shit.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the news article that they did on Fox News? They tried to do it on Fox and Friends. And they were saying, Morgan Freeman touched me and did it all inappropriately.
First of all, he was God and Evan Almighty, and God wouldn't do that.
That bastard is going to sit here.
Shout out God, I guess. Huh?
And he is going to narrate my life. I promise that. Yes, that needs to be a thing. I need to get on the phone. Oh, what if I could get like me and Mama Lori to do like a sex tape and get Morgan Freeman to narrate it? Oh, yes. Although like that, I can't do a Morgan Freeman because I'll end up sounding like Cleveland from Family Guy. Oh, yes.
I want James Earl Jones to narrate my sex tape.
Brian O'Brien thrusts willingly. Darth Vader?
Yeah, that's James Earl Jones.
Son of a bitch, who knew? That would be amazing. Comment below on who, if you wanted to, narrate your sex life, who would be a wonderful pick?
That's a question now, all right.
You bet your ass that's a freaking question. We do have to pay some bills, but tell you what I'm going to do. We've already given out 1 pair. We've got 3 more pair of tickets to the Paranormal Circus.
We also got to talk about how
Oh, yeah.
A certain Mama Laura and a certain cat, Welch.
Oh, yeah. We do got to talk about the World Ass Smacking Championship. That's going to be the thing.
Yeah. There's your teaser.
Yeah. It is a good teaser.
Enough said.
And when we come back and we go into the second hour, we will definitely be talking about the 5 greatest artists in Brian O'Brien's professional opinion.
5 greatest artists not named Brian O'Brien.
Not named Brian O'Brien. So don't go anywhere. We really appreciate the love about the new look, the backdrop. We try to class up the joint a little bit.
Y'all digging this stuff?
Whatever it is that you're doing,
we'll be back.
We'll handle it. But make sure
Don't
that
go
you
anywhere.
come back because we've got more of the Twisted Tyrant Show.
STLR Media. Real, uncensored, unpredictable.
If it ain't STLR, it ain't shit, man. Entertainment with no ceiling.
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah. Get ready, Palmetto, because we've got something for you. It's your man, Johnny Christ from the Twisted Tyrant Show. And did you hear about the first traveling paranormal circus show? Acrobatics of the air, illusionist, freaks, mystery creatures. Need I say more? This event has got everything of a normal circus, only not quite so normal. Yeah, that's it. The Paranormal Circus is coming for shows June 7th through the 17th. That's right, an element of harmony that evolves to the dark show that brings you back and turns your dreams into nightmares. But don't take my word for it. Go to paranormalcircus.com now and find out for yourself. Mark your calendar, June 7th through the 17th, under the red and black big top located at 102 Riviera Dunes Way. Get your tickets now, and they're starting only at $20. But I'll tell you what, I'll do you one better. If you go online to paranormalcircus.com and use promo code WICKED, I'm going to give you $2 off your ticket to any level. So don't wait and don't hesitate. Go to paranormalcircus.com now and thank us later.
Throughout human history, people have always taken the time to improve their inventions all the way to perfection. Like the clock, the light bulb, even food. And barbecue is no exception. When you're looking for barbecue perfection, look no further than Smokin' Mama Laura's Barbecue. Located at 5750 Fruitville Road, Sarasota, Florida. With a wide variety of traditional barbecue favorites guaranteed to satisfy your palate. And if you're feeling a bit adventurous, Mama's menu won't let you down with egg rolls, Philly cheesesteaks, and the always delicious redneck Cuban. There's a little something at Smokin' Mama Laura's for everyone. Be sure to give them a call at area code 941-544-2317 or check out their Facebook page for food truck location and times and upcoming events. Smokin' Mama Laura's Barbecue. Barbecue at its very best.
What's up, everybody? I'm calling out all my Fortunate Fools to join us Saturday, July 7th. STLR Media presents Fortunate Youth, Resonated, Summer Survivors, and DJ Bala Scott at Old School Bar and Grill, 1991 Main Street, Sarasota, Florida. Get your tickets today at brownpapertickets.com. Search STLR Media. All dates. Come party with us in the Dragon Heads VIP Lounge. VIP tickets are extremely limited, so don't waste time and order yours today. So come on down Saturday, July 7th to Old School Bar and Grill, 1991 Main Street, Sarasota, Florida. For general admission, VIP, or meet and greet, go to brownpapertickets.com and search STLR Media. All dates. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
Hey guys, Johnny Christ here from the Twisted Tyrant Show. And I want to tell you guys about the Cauldron's Corner. The Cauldron's Corner is not your boring, lame, metaphysical shop that you guys are all used to. This is a better and more sophisticated place that is rooted in the deep, old traditions of the old-time witchy shop. With over 200 different herbs and oils, you can rest assured that the Cauldron's Corner will have everything that you need, and more importantly, they work with you. They don't work at you. So if you guys are sick and tired of going to the other guys who didn't have the one thing you truly needed, well, do yourself a favor, walk, run, drive, hell, fly if you'd like, into the Cauldron's Corner, located at 1704 9th Street in Bradenton, right across from Lego Park. Or you can visit them online at thecauldronscorner.com or pick up the phone, 941-800-9393. Ask for Steven or Erica, and remember, you heard it here on the Twisted Tyrant Show.
Are you looking for a logo for your business? Do you need business cards, flyers, or brochures designed? How about a logo or design for a t-shirt? Well then say it with me, Sibby. What was that I said? Cibi. Cibi Graphics is your one-stop provider for graphic design work. Cibi Graphics is a local-owned business providing you with the best quality graphic design on the west coast of Florida. For a consultation and a free quote, please contact us at cibigraphics@gmail.com. That's SIBIYGRAPHX@gmail.com. This is the Twisted Tyrant Show's resident redneck Mad Max Sawyer. Quit IFing your cousin. It's time to get back to the show.
Unbelievable. Brian O'Brien went to the bathroom. He'll be back in just a moment, guys. You guys are back, and we are having a good time. Shout out to our man Tom calling in, showing us some love. I'm loving it. It's so awesome. Please do us a quick favor before we progress on further. Share, like this video, because without people like you, we don't get the proper recognition. I mean, we're going up against 2 other chick shows, and everybody knows that females get way more views, not because that they're better, although that they are a very, very good show, so I'm never going to say that. But damn it, that we work hard. We work hard for our right. Coup de grace, if you will. And it's 10 o'clock, so stand by.
Warning. The second hour of the Twisted Tyrant Show contains content that is considered inappropriate for some audiences. Viewer and listener discretion is not only advised, it's most definitely recommended.
Snot-nosed, giant, twerp, scumbag, fuckface, dickhead, asshole.
If you suffer from a weak heart or a weak stomach, if your feelings are easily hurt, or if your delicate sensibilities are soured by vulgar language, politically incorrect subject matter, and opinions that differ from your own,
I offer the following heartfelt sentiment. You can all suck it!
Well, then we suggest you piss off. Or put on your big boy and big girl panties and get ready for the best goddamn hour of talk radio in the history of mankind. It's explicit, it's extreme, it's exposed. It's the uncensored second hour of the Twisted Tyrant Show.
The second hour of the Twisted Tyrant Show has been brought to you in part by our people at Smokin' Mama Lori's Barbecue. She got more than just a hot ass, I can promise you that much.
She's got barbecue.
She does got barbecue. All that ass. And barbecue to boot. That's awesome. So we're going to kick off the second hour of the Twisted Tyrant Show with my opinion and Brian O'Brien's opinion of the top 5 greatest artists of all time. Now, this isn't based on album sales. This is based on sheer opinion. Now, you see this little thing that's right down there. I need somebody to call in right now if you want to win Paranormal Circus tickets at area code 941-358-5701. The next person who calls in, I'm going to give it. Why? Because I can do that. And if you don't like it, go protest. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like it. You can eat
They don't have to do anything? I mean, can they at least guess my weight or something like that? I mean, something?
Yeah, we'll come up with something. Man. We'll come up with something.
I thought you would be fun tonight.
I am fun, but I'm in a good mood. This is the calm before the storm, because you got to realize next week we're going to be so God-blasted jam-packed on. We got the show Monday with the interview with the Paranormal Circus people. Tuesday night, me and Touchy, which you're welcome to come, are going to be in Fort Myers for Real Pro Wrestling. And then we've got the Paranormal Circus on Thursday. We're doing a live remote from there. And we also, then the following night, we have the Antisocial. So it's a very busy week for us. Us tyrants, we never sleep very well.
And then Wednesday the 13th, I got my birthday.
Oh, we got to do something. Maybe we need to talk to the 5 o'clock club and have a Brian O'Brien birthday extravaganza. Like a roast. Like last year we did a roast. Why? Whoa, what you mean? What you mean? And we're highly upset with Taco because Taco said she would be right back. And yet, we've been on for over an hour. And
we extended the olive branch.
Yeah, you know, and this is me starting to think that we think maybe Taco thinks she's too good to come on the show. I mean,
like,
she runs around.
I have a vagina.
I mean, she runs around and tells everybody, you know, how her show's the awesomest and all this other stuff. So, you know, so we like to have her on so perhaps we can learn from her. Yeah. And she always no-sells us. I'll be right back. And then nothing.
Mama Laura said, I know what Brian needs for his birthday.
Keep that up, and you're going to be off the list, Mama Laura. I promise you that.
I can't stand up right now.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's a short story. You'll be fine.
What's up, Shauna? I've got guy cramps. How are you?
Yeah. So when I asked everybody to come up with their top 5 greatest artists of all time, like, where did your mind go? A brisk.
You asking me first?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, like you said, please do not judge me. I mean, there's no real fucking criteria here. I mean, this is the shit this is my opinion. This is what I grew up with. This is what influenced me. So, and I really don't know in what order they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But like people that influenced me, like growing up, Prince was a big fucking deal to me. So
now, would that be your top?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm going to say Prince.
Number 1
and
Prince,
I'm going to call him an amazing artist because, I mean, the man, literally, he's an artist, a great performer. He's an actor, a writer. He's a producer. He's a talent scout. He's signed. I mean, Prince has done so much for music besides putting out Purple Rain. I mean, he's discovered so many people. I mean, we love the fucking Time, Morris Day. He discovered them. I mean, without Prince, there would be no Morris Day and the Time and all and good stuff like that.
There would be no.
He discovered like Vanity. He discovered Apollonia
and Sinead O'Connor.
Did he?
He wrote Sinead O'Connor's
he
only
wrote
hit.
Music for all these other artists and
True
stuff.
story.
And they're going out and getting Grammys and stuff, and they don't even realize like that music that the artist is putting their tracks to is Prince had something to do with it. You know.
I agree.
So he's an amazing artist. So I absolutely love him. I love his voice. I love his work.
Sure.
I mark out to Prince fucking huge. I always have.
That.
And when I was younger, I mean, like real young, I was a young Brian O'Brien, and my mom had the LP or whatever, the vinyl, the Purple Rain vinyl, dude, in her crate. And it was actual purple vinyl. Like it was the Purple Rain cover you pull out, and the actual disc itself, the record was a purple plastic vinyl, and it was sexy as fuck. And I wish I had that today. I don't know where it is. I don't know what she did with it. It's just gone forever.
I wonder if eBay has something like. I mean, I would probably assume that they would, but.
So I would say Prince is amazing for all the different stuff he does as an artist, not just a musician and performer. He's everything. He's an actor. He's in movies and stuff. He's written. He's signed other bands. He's about the business and stuff. He's made millions and millions and millions of dollars. He's got Paisley Park. I mean, he's the man. And plus, he probably had the greatest Super Bowl performance in Super Bowl history.
Yeah,
when he played Purple Rain and it was actually raining outside, and they asked Prince, "Hey, you want to just like postpone it or hold back a few minutes or something?" He's like, "Fuck that shit! Give me my guitar." And he goes out there and just rips it. I remember that.
Yeah, that was good. That was a very good one.
Prince is probably my top. I'm very passionate about him.
Sure.
And I would also have to say, again, I don't know if it's a first or second, but a close second for me would be, of course, Michael Jackson. I mean, what else can you say? If he doesn't make your top 5, then there's something wrong with you. You're not.
I agree.
You know, I mean, the man is known all over the world, just like Prince. And again, he's an actor. He's been involved in movies and all his life. And
he's not a very good actor, but he was
a good one. But he's involved in it. Is what I'm saying. Like he's crossed over. He's done lots of work. He's also written for other artists and things. And he's an amazing performer. And look at how many albums and how much money the man's made. So I mean, he's definitely a top all-time artist somewhere in your 10.
Oh, absolutely.
It's got to be.
And even when you look at something like Thriller, when he did it with the guy,
there you go,
the director from American Werewolf in London. It was such a good. It was so ahead of its time.
Exactly. So you gotta
people
give
still
that man props.
today try to achieve that.
You know, and to be honest with you, I'm not the biggest Michael Jackson fan. I'm not. I
Well,
don't
nobody's
go crazy
perfect.
buying his music. I didn't know all his songs by heart and stuff like that. I just respect what he can do. I mean, I acknowledge his skills is what I'm trying to say. And somewhere in my top 5, I would have to again throw it out to David Bowie. David Bowie is an artist. David Bowie is a world-renowned artist. I mean, people from Japan to United States to England to Australia, everybody knows David Bowie.
I was never a Bowie guy.
And he's done so much. Again, another man that's done music and movies and production and recording work and plays all these instruments. Amazing voice. Only dates black women. I mean, what else do you want? The dude's amazing.
David Bowie.
Hey, I mean, he's a dead motherfucker now, but I mean, he was the shit, you know. So David Bowie did a lot. I mean, come on, he made Let's Dance and all that, and not to mention Ziggy Stardust and all the weird shit he did. You know, just he did so much different stuff. So
I
Bowie's
forgot he
influential to a
really
lot of people.
had Jungle Fever. Like
He
anytime
did.
somebody mentions David Bowie, I think of that
He
song
was
by
all about
Stephen
the
Lynch.
swirl, always. There you go. The Spiders from Mars.
What a crazy, crazy guy he was. I was actually a fan of Suffragette City. It was really good.
All right, so I got two more on my
Yeah.
top five. So far we got Prince, Michael Jackson, David Bowie. Now, I want to say again, this is somebody I listened to as a kid. You know, he was always on the radio, and his band was always on the radio. So like, I just grew up thinking he was the shit. But Sting of the Police. Sting sold out arenas. He was the white boy that sounded Jamaican and shit. You know, he was unique. He was a great artist, a great writer. And I mean, he was just always on the radio and shit. I was hearing songs like Message in a Bottle and all that stuff growing up as a kid. It was always on the radio everywhere I turned. So I just really dig on some Sting back then. And I'm going to say 5.
Who knew?
5, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. And again, there's so many artists you can choose from. Like, I want to put so many people in here like Ozzy and John Lennon and all that stuff, but I'm just not fans of I'm not a fan of John Lennon. So my 5th was, and you're just going to play Sting now, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm about it.
You're just going to play Sting while I'm talking. All right.
Well, I mean, no, we got a whole hour to kill, so we can, you know, pay homage, if you will.
All right, let's jam this for a second.
But we can only do it for 30 seconds because Facebook will cut us off.
See, I don't even know why we listen to this because he's not even singing in this shit.
Yeah, but it's just that groove. Him, Stuart Copeland.
Especially when you're high. This is the jam right here. See, listen to him. Motherfucker, you white. How do you sound like this? You're white. You're white and crazy, but that's not your voice. But he croons his voice to be just like my number 5 pick on my list, actually.
Okay. Who you got?
So I'm going to throw it out there. Again, my criteria is I think he's influential worldwide. He's a legend. He inspired so much peace, had an amazing message. He's copied by so many white boys with dreads and stuff today.
Thank
but
you
the
so
great
much.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
What an amazing artist. Bob Marley.
Oh, so you weren't talking about me.
You dumbass. So that's my top 5. I got Prince, I got Michael Jackson, I got Bowie, I got Sting, and I got Bob Marley. And my honorable mention, I'm going to say my 6th man coming off the bench is going to be Ozzy Osbourne.
That's a good
The man discovered and founded a whole genre of music, and he's a legend. And what a voice. And there we got some Bob, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now you can hear Sting singing over this. We jamming!
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really did inspire an entire culture.
Multiple generations. Come on. I mean, people from the 60s, 70s, all the way to peak young kids. Everybody's sporting Bob Marley colors and Rastafari and shit. And just like, Bob's the man. He always will be. He's timeless. He will never die.
Huh.
He will be passed down from generation to generation.
And your top 5 is very solid because when you've got people like Prince.
I thought it well out this whole week, you know.
Well, that's good. I mean, David Bowie.
Whatever.
I definitely think David Bowie and Bob Marley are very similar in one key component. Their legacy turned on an entire generation beyond what they lived. Because, like, Bob Marley died so young, but he gets more love today than he ever did back then because like the new millennials are the ones coming around and they're all about Bob Marley and things of that nature. Same with David Bowie because you've got them little hipster kids and they're all talking about Labyrinth.
And a lot of these people got familiar with these people when they died. Like
Sure.
Bowie died, so all of a sudden Prince died, so a whole bunch of young people went out and they heard Prince on the news and they checked out some shit on YouTube because now you can. Because ever since he died, they released like all his catalog stuff on iTunes and YouTube. You can watch like live concerts and all the shit that he had on restriction because he was Prince. Like you wanted some Prince, you had to go through Prince. As long as he was alive, and as soon as he died, now you have access to all his vault shit and everything. So. You know, he's probably rolling over in his grave right now saying, motherfucker, why you let go of all my shit while I'm dead? he would probably protest that.
So, all right. So, based on your 5, I'm going to conduct my 5 around yours.
Shoot.
Just because, I mean, as much as I damn near almost co-sign with it, but now I kind of have to be like the opposition. Number 5, we're going to go with Van Halen.
Wow.
Van Halen was a group of people who just nobody really knew what was going on, but they knew that their lead singer at the time, David Lee Roth,
was a closet homo.
He had all the charisma in the world, he meant.
We still don't know. We can't confirm if he was gay or not, but the shit he was doing in those videos was pretty gay.
And Eddie Van Halen is quite arguably one of the greatest guitars still living.
He worked with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, him and on the Bad album, him and Steve Lukather from Toto.
That's right. Well, so, I mean, obviously, Eddie's got to be about some shit if you got
Absolutely.
Mike stepping up to you and say, yo, can you put some tracks down for me to sing to? I mean, there
ain't
you
nobody
have
talking to you, Hofmachel. You probably loving Van Hagar. And
he said, fuck Van Halen. Fuck you. Come on,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
Van Halen's awesome.
But Van Halen had one thing that a lot of different bands can never say. They lost.
They got paid.
They lost the lead singer, and they didn't lose momentum. I would be very hard up to find another band.
You're right.
They changed complete styles and changed the way that the songs were written, because when they brought in Sammy Hagar, their whole demographic and their whole tone changed, but they didn't lose it. Yeah.
Sammy.
Number 4, Led Zeppelin.
Of course.
Zeppelin,
one of the most influential rock bands probably of all
Zeppelin
time.
was good because they didn't try to carry on after John Bonham died. But they achieved so much up until that point. They achieved so much, and they broke so many barriers. It was just really, really good. So that's why I like Led Zeppelin.
I love Tom's comment, but I don't want to spoil your list because I don't know if it's on it, but I think he's got a solid pick.
Son of a bitch. He is actually.
If you want to mention it, I don't know, because I don't know what you were about to say.
AC/DC, yeah. He had that.
They had 2 singers, what I'm
they
saying.
did.
They were
Bon
both the
Scott
shit, and they never lost momentum. They never
Brian
lost
Johnson.
steam. They went out to make millions and tour the world.
Damn you, Tom. You are 100% correct. Number 3, Lionel Richie.
Ooh. All night long.
Lionel Richie is one of those iconic musicians because he had a very successful career with the Commodores.
That's right.
Left the Commodores, took about a 2-year break,
He
and then
stopped being
started
black.
doing his own thing. And then he started writing other hits and wrote quite possibly one of the greatest songs in the 80s in We Are the World that brought everybody from Huey Lewis.
Ironically, I sang that today.
You did, and
fucked
and
up.
I do love that. Number 2, as much as I would love to continue on with that sort of thing, we're gonna go with Phil Collins.
Before you do, Hofmachel's hating on Robert Plant from Zeppelin. He says, "Fucking Robert Plant slamming his hand in car doors, talking about Lord of the fucking Rings." I don't even know what that means.
If you're a music conspiracy theorist,
You should
somebody
call in
said
and break that down for us.
Somebody said that Jimmy Page caused a band to never achieve a hit. But yes, but number 2 for me is going to be Phil Collins.
Damn, I didn't see that coming.
Phil Collins is amazing.
That's out of left field.
Number 1 will be even way out of left
I
field.
don't know about Phil Collins. You saying some shit now.
Why?
I don't know.
Man,
Okay,
it's-
continue.
number 1, Billy Joel, the
That's your
piano
number
man.
1.
That's my number 1. Billy Joel is another artist who went through 3 decades with a number 1. 70s, 80s, 90s. He had a number 1 in all 3 decades. The only other bands who can say that are bands like U2 and Aerosmith and Bon Jovi, I believe. But Billy Joel wrote songs that every person can identify. Maybe not during the Christy Brinkley years, but
See, Shauna, Madonna was in my top 10, not my 5, but like I was still on
good.
her during the week, and I think I might have mentioned it to Johnny during the week.
You did on Saturday.
Shauna said Madonna. I was like, you know what? If I say that, somebody's gonna call me a homo or something. But I used
Victoria
to listen.
says I'm
I
old.
jammed on Madonna when I was younger. I might have had the Immaculate Collection CD somewhere, so no homo, but.
The reason why we say Victoria
Madonna was bad. She was ahead of her time. She was the Nicki Minaj of the 80s.
These are bands, and these are people who we're talking about of all time. You can't say things like, oh, well, Johnny's old. I'm sorry, but bands like, freaking Slipknot haven't stood the test of time. They've been relevant for a little while, but these are bands who literally sculpted music. These are people who Corey Taylor will say they're influenced.
Right.
So that's the beautiful thing is things like that. And I stand firmly by Billy Joel. Like, he's a good troubadour and just phenomenal.
Play us a song, you're a piano man.
That was in 79 or 78. I'm sorry.
Tonight. I can't lie. That's a damn good song. That's some music to get fucked up to. No lie.
Well,
if you're white.
Well, and Tom, that I wasn't a fan of the Uptown Girl years. Like, I get it. It was one of his more known hits.
Christy Brinkley was fine as fuck back then. When I was younger, growing up, and she was married to him, I was like, wow,
Billy Joel ain't hitting that right.
He has to be rich for her to fuck with him because he's an ugly son of a bitch, too. I mean, you've seen Billy Joel?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's attractive because he's wealthy and he's talented. And, I mean, nothing else. That dude, shit,
But absolutely, again, another stellar comment.
Like the Grinch that stole direction.
All right, that you see now. Somebody said Ted Nugent. Okay, here's my issue with Ted Nugent.
Fever.
Ted Nugent had such a very good yet rough sound. He had a couple of hits like Cat Scratch Fever, Stranglehold, Wango Tango, and then when you moved him into a band like Damn Yankees,
didn't he write a song called Wang Dang Sweet Poontang?
Hell yeah! How sad is that? That he had all of these wonderful hits, but the closest he ever got to a number one is when he was in Damn Yankees. High Enough got to number 3. That's the most success that Ted Nugent has ever gotten. And that's weird, but it's true. And that was a supergroup. That was a supergroup before supergroups. With him and Jack Blades from Night Ranger, Tommy Shaw from Styx. Like, that was just good. I mean, not everybody liked the 80s ballads.
I didn't like Night Ranger.
I liked the 80s ballads.
Night Ranger was awful.
Oh, come on. Night Ranger's not awful. Really? Like, no. What is your deal?
I tolerate Journey as it is. Night Ranger, I will not
You
sit
shut
still.
your whore mouth about Journey. Journey is the only band in existence.
Why the fuck is Steve Perry not in your goddamn top 5 or something then?
Because, like, I love Steve Perry. I have
up on his dick.
I have a guilty pleasure for Journey, but the problem is...
He would have to be a guilty pleasure.
is after Trials by Fire, they were lucky that they found not one, but they found 2 lead singers who could hit the same vocal range as Steve Perry and Steve Alger and Arnel Pena.
Victoria on Facebook says, "What about Candlebox?" What about Candlebox? I mean, we're talking about all
Kevin Martin.
time. We're talking about all-time people here.
Kevin Martin didn't do anything.
Candlebox out of your ass. I mean, a band from the '90s. Come on.
Although
Far
I do
behind
love
Candlebox. Fuck Candlebox.
I do love that album though. It's a very good album. With that and Change and You and Blossom and all that other good
I did like
shit.
Candlebox, but then every radio station
Martin.
just kept playing that same fucking chick song over and
That's
over
the reason why I quit
over,
listening to
and
Faith No More.
I can't listen to freaking Candlebox no more. I just can't.
That was the reason why I had to put it down. Damn, okay, all right, so Tom's got people like Elvis Costello. Great pick.
So he's an OG. He's going to say stuff like that.
Warren Zevon. Okay.
Zevon, man.
Oh, yeah. My bad. I got glaucoma in my eyes.
Rosetta Stone English, motherfucker.
Lou Reed, James Brown, David Bowie.
James Brown. Damn. We let that get by.
The Godfather of Soul.
Right?
Didn't he spit on a chick?
He's James Brown. He do what the fuck he want.
Hey,
bitch, come here. I feel good.
now that's true. Well, Pete Townsend from The Who.
You know who's in my top 10 also that nobody's mentioned on Facebook either? But I forgot to write him down, but he's popping in my head now. Damn you, THC. But Rick James.
Bitch!
Rick James was an amazing artist.
Again, he was a
multiple multiple instrumentalist and just talented as fuck, known throughout the world. And he freaking tied up a bitch in his apartment or something like that, like a girlfriend or something, and burned her up with hot crack pipes. I mean,
oh yeah, and he gave us such wonderful groups as the Mary Jane Girls.
And I mean, he managed to stay relevant even years later with that huge Chappelle episode.
Oh yeah, that
with
was
Charlie Murphy telling the story of him meeting Rick James. I mean, that was epic because of that fucking story. It elevated. It put Rick James on the map again with a whole generation. I went into fucking Spencer's at the mall. There was "I'm Rick James, bitch" T-shirts everywhere. Did you not see that?
Oh yeah, we were all about that.
So come on, I mean, Rick James.
That's a very good call. Oh, yeah. Damn, Rick James. Like, there were a lot of people behind the scenes who wrote a lot of hits. Like Barry
Dr. John. All right, good job, Ren.
Barry Gordy was very influential in writing a lot of hits.
He recorded all them boys at Motown.
Hell yeah. Freaking the Motown era alone with bands like
Smokey Robinson.
The
and all
Temptations.
the work he did with other bands.
Oh, yeah, Smokey.
And writing for the Temptations and stuff. I mean, Smokey, not to mention, that's a good-looking motherfucker, isn't he not? Like that. How old is that man? He looks great. He's healthy, and that's because I've never heard growing up. Did you ever hear any stories of Smokey Robinson doing that rock star bullshit, getting arrested or doing some cocaine off a stripper's ass or something? I don't think Smokey ever did that shit. I think he was a good boy. He left the studio after recording and went straight home to his woman or something like that, and hit the same shit every day for years. I just think, and probably went to bed early. Took his vitamins, said his prayers. I mean, Smokey would just led a better life.
I agree. I agree completely because that man, I've never heard any negative thing ever said about Smokey Robinson and the Miracles.
And all the stuff you heard, like Smokey Robinson working with like Quincy Jones and shit.
Oh, yeah, Quincy Jones.
Amazing producer that worked with all of Motown.
That's a good... I didn't even think about, like, if we look at the country realm of things, like, what about people like Ronnie Millsap?
What about Ronnie Millsap?
Ronnie Millsap had a fuck ton of hits. You watch your damn mouth. You see, you all are one-dimensional. One-dimensional, man.
I'm limited on my country, honestly. I like really classic country, like some old Hank Williams Jr.
You like that "I Kiss My Baby with My Fist" by Merle Haggard.
It's got to be that kind of country,
George Jones
shit like that. And I actually like Garth Brooks a lot, and that's because Garth Brooks, in a way, is he has a metal background.
Helped bridge.
He grew up like playing in like Metallica covers and stuff. Like he was a big Kiss fan, and songs like "The Thunder Rolls" and shit. That's a dark, heavy song for country. I like that.
Okay, how could we possibly misplace one of the greatest marketing guru bands of all time in Kiss? Like no other band.
Kiss wasn't it for everybody though.
But their marketing strategy was amazing.
They were worldwide, and they're still relevant, and their merchandise is everywhere. I mean, there's like everything from Kiss dolls.
What
to
about Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton.
Cat Welsh. Stop talking about. Dolly Parton wouldn't have been shit without Kenny Rogers, lady. Islands in the Stream. Who the hell do you think came up with that idea? Her?
Let's be real. Dolly Parton would have never been famous without them dollies.
Ah, good call. Johnny freaking Cash. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Yeah, I co-sign that. But, like, it's hard
Dolly was a walking gimmick, literally. I mean, come on. She didn't have to fucking sing. She was just...
I do not mind a lot of modern day.
It was like
country.
Lonnie Anderson with a voice.
A lot of good modern country all stems from that Johnny Cash influence. People like Sam Hunt and Keith Urban, who is an amazing guitar player, and also Brad Paisley as well, which I bet you a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that Brad Paisley is a fucking mastermind on that guitar. I've watched him in like the Steve Vai music festivals that they do.
I just don't
Brad
think they're
Paisley
country
can go.
enough. I think they're just modern. They're like pop and rock people under a cowboy hat. Like, I don't see.
You have to do
most of
your
these country
research.
artists. They have never even worked or lived on a farm or some shit. They're just some fucking pop singer.
Did you just see somebody
entering the country field? Because there's money to be made there. All you gotta do is slap on a cowboy hat and put some twang to your voice when you're singing like that, and
Billy Ray Cyrus.
you can do that shit.
Who the hell says that?
Fuck Billy Ray Cyrus.
Man,
and his
fuck
messed
his
up
achy
kid.
breaky shit.
And his fucked up daughter.
Oh, yeah, who's twerking around. You know, if it wasn't for people like Billy Ray Cyrus.
You can tell Billy Ray's a bitch freaking father. Otherwise, his kid wouldn't be acting like that. If he would have put the fucking leather to that ass when she was little,
That's
she
right.
wouldn't be twerking like that and fucking.
Put the leather down on your kids. It helps.
He was too busy touring,
Yes.
getting fucking strange road
Yes.
pussy and making money and stuff like that to watch his kid grow up
Yes.
to be a freaking skankosaurus.
What? You lying. And speaking of laying the strap
Preach
down,
it, Brian!
That's right. Speaking of leather to ass.
Oh, shit. Let's talk about ass.
Let's talk about what's going down at the Antisocial June 8th. The day after the opening of the Paranormal Circus, which we still have another pair of tickets to Paranormal Circus to give out. Just call in. Just call in. You can't say you don't have the number, Kat. I've heard your words. Can't read the number. If you can't read that, you blind as a bat. Period. But we are going to have, and we're going to crown an ass-smacking champion. It will be Kat versus Smokin' Mama Lori.
Oh, my
God. And I have thought about the best way to do this. How we're going to do this is we are going to get them on stage in front of everybody because that's how it needs to be done. There's not going to be any show shaman.
All I'm saying is lately we are getting so fucking good at promoting, dude. Our promoting game is just on point. These ideas, we are better than fucking Don King right now.
Fuck Don King. Only in America can you see the ass smacking championship. I have a dream.
One of our viewers, Kat Welch, goes up against
yeah.
the fine ass smoking Mama Laura.
So this is how we're going to do it.
Smacking contest. I mean, you got to break down the rules because I just heard an ass smacking contest. I don't know the details. Like, what are we going bare skin ass slapping or what? You know,
we are going to walk them through the gauntlet. Now we can't have them
fisting with the Infinity Gauntlet. And on that note, we got a caller.
Are you ready to be prepared by being fisted by the Infinity Gauntlet? Oh, I'm sorry.
That sounds like a great idea, actually.
Oh, okay.
Who are we speaking to, caller?
Caller.
Caller Kat. How are you all?
Good. How are you?
Cat caller Cat.
Cat caller Cat.
Girl, you be fucking.
Oh, original.
All right. So this is what we came up with. Is you guys do not have to be, bare-assed. You guys are both required to wear a skirt.
Be bare-ass either, though.
A skirt, yeah.
You guys are both required to wear a skirt, and we're going to put you guys each on stage. We will have you facing, and then we will have Mama Lori facing. And we will start right down the chain of command. We will start with Uncle T, because Uncle T is a nice individual. So he's not looking to blister no ass yet.
Not yet.
We don't know that.
We really don't.
We shall see, right?
So we're going to let that go, and then you guys will probably get by that, but you may not.
Ooh, Tom made a suggestion. He says preferably a Catholic schoolgirl, those little skirts.
At the Antisocial?
No, as the match
uniform.
uniform.
The little plaid gimmick. Yeah.
Like the little skirt that you just kind of lift up and just take a crack at it.
I like that. Okay. That we definitely may ride with that, and if we run with that, Tom, of course, you will get full credit. Then we will go on to
judge it.
we will let Micah unleash her wrath on that ass.
Excellent.
Micah is our defending champion.
Yeah, Micah is.
I think the two of you have got to battle it out for #1 contendership against our champion, Micah.
That would be
ass.
my
Bulletproof.
That sounds really good. Yes.
So
you will
then
break
from
your
there,
hand off on that girl.
So then from there, we will up the ante a little bit because you guys will probably kind of yawn it off. So we're gonna let Brian O'Brien go next, and we're gonna strap him up with a paddle.
All right.
Cat of nine tails or something.
No, we're not getting that nuts yet. And then if you both can get by him, then you will go to me.
I'll have the Board of Education.
And if you guys can get through me, you will have the reigning and defending grand champion of the evening in Mistress Tara Juliana.
That sounds delightful.
That's 5 people you guys got to get through.
It sounds good, though. Sounds really good, I must admit.
Should we have like EMTs and shit on standby outside?
Why did I get hard when she said that? That's awkward.
Because you're a straight
No,
male
you
from what I
gotta
remember,
avoid
hopefully.
the basics, right? Nothing down to the kidneys, no wraparound, none of that shit. You're gonna be basic safety. But other than that, like,
that's a good
have
point.
fun. That's hard.
Yeah.
Fun.
That's right. Mouth hugs and having fun. I love it. Wait a minute. Is that not an option? Wait a minute. Whoa, what are we talking about here? Because if
she didn't stop you.
Yeah, there you go. Remember, all right, if you're coming to the antisocial ladies, either we fucking or I'm fucking. Wait a minute. It's a bad call.
All right, so, gentlemen.
Yes.
Tickets?
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? We're going to take Brian's advice on this one. That we're not just going to hand them to you. Now, you'll definitely get them, but we need to figure out the best way for you to earn these.
Yes, absolutely, of course.
Brian, what say you?
What?
Like, what can we have Kat do over the phone to win these tickets?
Oh, God damn it.
Well, damn it. I thought we were having her freaking go slap for slap with Mama Lori.
Right? We're going to have to earn it after the fact, right? We're going to get to be a good show. And,
of course.
You know, it's an IOU. So,
no rabbit punches.
I don't know. You can drive up to the studio. I'll leave and you two alone. And
what? Whoa, wait a minute. Why are you trying to rope me off? I am a man of integrity. No pun intended. Rope. I see what you did there.
Integrity. Oh, he's saying you're not good enough, Kat.
No, I am saying that I don't know this woman, okay? She could be trying to stab an icy bear.
You see her?
I'm an endangered species.
I could. My Puerto Ricaness says, yes, I must stab.
She's Puerto Rican. She's got a knife. Check the purse, Richie.
Yeah. But it's
got a
all worth
switchblade
it,
in her
right?
purse.
Laura would understand.
No, I don't think
bitch that she is over there. She knows.
Kat, we need to get together and do what? Look, listen here, damn it. I'm not going to be having two slightly, and by slightly I mean a fair amount above average looking females sit there and stab an icy bear. I'm the only one of my kind. I'm the first of my kind, the last. I'm the dawn. I'm the boss. Fuck Springsteen.
What if they give you 1,000 likes?
Sounds good. All right, gentlemen, I have to get back to my life of listening to you all twerk each other off, all right?
Thank you.
No felching among either of you.
Oh,
no felching.
Mwah.
Felching. Thank you. Bye. Felching.
DJ Felcher. You know what felching is, right?
Oh, yeah. Felching is a nasty, nasty little game.
Anybody else on Facebook know what felching is? Just yes or no. Like, don't type it out
don't
in
be
detail.
trying
Just
to do
yes
that.
or no will do.
Yeah, so we're going to have that. We've got Mistress Tara Juliana doing a bondage demonstration.
Bondage felching.
Yes, and with something with a wooden cross and a cat of nine tails and her slave, and she said there's going to be blood and all this other fun stuff. And I'm like, oh boy,
wow,
it's going to be wild. And somebody will walk away with the
gloves.
First ever title of Miss Twisted Princess. That's a title all in
at
its
the
own.
Price of your dignity.
It's not at the price of their dignity because all they got to do is dress up in, like a rock girl or dress up like a pinup, and we'll be there probably in rock.
Rockhead.
That's it. No Alabama Hot Pocket. Wow. I don't know. So between that and we got to figure out what the hell we're going to do at the Paranormal Circus because
Michael says Puerto Ricans are scary, by the way.
Oh, well. We'll be fine.
All right.
So what the hell do you want to do at this fucking live event? Like, we can only be obnoxious so much. Like, we're going to be obnoxious in front of people. Like, that's got to weigh on people's minds.
What are we doing there besides viewing the acrobatics or whatever?
We're doing a live broadcast.
Okay.
But we're doing it from 5
Don't
to
we have
6:45.
like a booth or table or something before?
Yeah, we're going to
something?
be
We're doing like a meet and greet with everybody. So
yeah, possibly
come
like
out,
on the
hang out
air.
with us, please introduce yourselves.
For the love of God, Brian, can you please look into the camera?
Why?
Because Mama Lori needs to rub her beaver to it.
Oh, in that case, here you go.
There it is. All right. You can't say that I don't try to look out for people. She's all about that. Maybe we can do like a game or something with everybody. Now, I don't know like what type of game that is. And you just got really perverted with that. Like, I'm watching the playback.
I was hoping that the live feed with the delay would have got by your eyes, but you looked down just in time to see me licking the fucking camera. I was hoping you wouldn't.
You a nasty man. Like, sometimes I wonder why I'm even here. I really wonder why I'm even here.
I was trying to distract you for a second. Hey, look over here. Look over here.
Freaking bells and whistles. Like, seriously.
Like the cameraman just when he distract I can't even talk. Distract the little babies when they're taking a picture. The photographer. He's got little keys and shit. Hey, look over here, baby. Look over here. Smile, smile.
Like, have you seen any of the girls who are going to be performing at the Paranormal Circus?
I have not. I have not seen any of this shit.
They would put all these muffins to shame.
Surprise.
They would put all these muffins to shame. I promise you.
Do tell. I mean, describe.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some details. What did you see?
I've only seen what they look like via Instagram and stuff like that, but they're all going to be in
that
here.
Shit's all smoke and mirrors.
Shit and me. That whole thing is smoke and mirrors, but you know what? I'll take it. If you haven't been around Bradenton, you haven't seen
Instagram lies.
If you haven't seen the hearse driving around, that's got the little clown midget popping out of it. It's quite delightful. It is. It's very good.
So there will be midgets.
Oh yeah, midgets are definitely good. But this year's kind of cruising by like really ultra fast. We're already moving into June. You know, the Minion will be down, and next month we've got Victoria Price, who's daughter of Vincent Price. We've also reached out to Martin Glover, as Sensei John Kreese. So we're going to try to get him on the show.
Sensei John Kreese.
Yes. A little known fun fact about Sensei John.
From Karate Kid.
From the Karate Kid, yes. He does a lot of anti-bullying campaign stuff.
Of course he does. You don't want to fuck with Sensei John Kreese of the Cobra Kai Dojo.
He'll fuck you up, yeah.
Part of that.
We tried to reach out to like William Zabakis, but you know that he big timed me.
Yeah, he too good for us right now.
Cobra Kai.
He's born again. His career is anyway.
Oh yeah. If you have not seen Cobra Kai, you are missing out. It's quite possibly one of the best shows. Fuck 13 Reasons Why. That freaking kill fest.
I'm marking out huge to this new Cobra Kai series because
it's
my childhood all over again. Seeing Daniel LaRusso all grown up, and I can't lie, I fucking hate him right now. He's obnoxious on this new series. I just want him dead. I want Johnny to just whoop the shit out of him this time. I'm Team Johnny now.
Damn Skippy, he does. Tom Cobra Kai, damn sure rule. Who the hell? Ralph Macchio.
No mercy, bitches.
And there is Spooky Empire, but
I like Spooky Empire.
In the middle of June, we will drop to you a huge bombshell about how the Twisted Tyrants will be live for the 2018 Fetish Con in St. Pete. We gonna be there. We are not gonna want to leave. Like, y'all are gonna have to come and kidnap me back because
we'll be in our element, as they say.
I'm not leaving. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to be snorted up on Adderall, and I'm not going to bed. You've never been. I'm telling you, you won't want to come back. You'll look at everybody. You'll be like, man, y'all are garbage. I don't want to come back. I don't want to do shit. Unbelievable.
Kelly said, yay, fetishes.
Who said that?
Kelly.
Oh, yeah. Freaking Kelly's all about that life.
Duh.
I mean, she's all about, strangulation and poop and all that other shit.
Hot Carls and shit. Rusty trombones. Cincinnati bow ties.
Oh, yeah. Hot Pockets.
Did I say Hot Carl already?
Yeah. The straight up missionary Molly.
I need to stop smoking this shit.
Yeah, why are you smoking that so much? Like that you're gonna make people yeah. Great. Yeah, if you're like everybody else. I don't know, really. I'm definitely need to. Philadelphia ceiling fan? What is that? No, never mind. You know what? I don't want to know what that is.
See, I can't watch the Golden State game, so if anybody could post a score on Facebook so I can check it out.
They haven't started that, have they?
I have no idea.
I don't know because I don't watch basketball. Screw that shit.
Tiny said the Dirty Sanchez.
Dirty Sanchez.
That's a classic. Nobody ever says Dirty Sanchez anymore.
That's it. I mean, like I freaking threatened to, to do the smelly jelly test. Where you've been working for 8 hours and then you wipe the sweat on the left side of your nuts and then you just wipe it underneath your nose. It's fucked up. Or the strawberry shortcake.
I thought you had to put a finger in her ass and then give her the mustache like that. I thought that was the official Dirty Sanchez. Isn't that what it is in Wikipedia or whatever?
Yeah, quite possibly. There's your damn score.
69-63, Golden State's up. Thank you, Jason Hoffmacher.
Who gives a damn?
And Donald, yes, Brian is smoking THC oil. The last horse crosses the finish line. Where have you been all these weeks?
Oh, he's
what I do, man.
I mean, he's probably right there with you. He's probably so damn high he can't figure out that either. So, what else?
What else?
I would love... Are you going to be going to the Cauldron's Corner grand opening?
When is that?
That is next month as well.
That depends because I'm always working my ass off. And I got my daughter and stuff because I'm,
we got
full-time dad.
We got the Masquerade, which is June 22nd and 23rd and 24th. Mama Lori will be out there for 2 of those days. And they're already calling it at the Masquerade that they're all talking about everybody going to dress up in costumes and it's going to end up a big-ass fucking orgy.
What do you
wear? Everybody fucking.
What do I wear at the Cauldron's Corner? I can't even say
You got to wear a tux.
Cauldron's Corner. I can't say that fast for some reason.
You got to wear a tux.
You have to wear a tux. Why?
A tux with a mask because it's a masquerade.
Oh.
It's their summer solstice celebration. I mean, who knows? But Kat's going to be there. And Kat better have some good whorish friends, or else we're not going to be friends anymore, Kat.
Damn.
That's the job. If you're going to befriend me, my job is for you all to hook me up with all your low self-esteem having girlfriends.
Straightforward with no shame.
Oh, yeah, no shame. Zero shame. But it's been a good show, wouldn't you say? I would definitely say so.
I think we held our own tonight. I mean, we got a new look going on.
Loving the look.
The timing just sucks today. I mean, we're obviously minus 2 of our crew. Shout out to Uncle Touchy who got food poisoning this evening, or so.
Yeah, he got food poisoning because he took a finger in the ass.
Or that. And Mike is out on leave too.
Personal leave.
She's on some personal leave, being with the family. So, and it's Memorial Day, so I think we held our own. What do you guys think?
Yeah, damn.
Had a lot of fun.
Skippy.
Pulled a pretty good spontaneous interview out of our asses.
Yeah, freaking
pretty entertaining and educational. So,
and Tom even gave us the weather report, so that was nice.
Johnny cross swords what?
No, Johnny's not crossing swords with any of.
Oh shit! I gotta tell you. Before I forget, you will love this.
Okay.
You will love this because Tom just sparked my memory there when he said crossing swords. But I called in, and I forget what I mentioned, but I had mentioned something to Sarah on tea time. I said something like, "Which one of you ladies cross swords?" or something like that, and then she totally didn't get it. Like the whole time, she was like, "What does that mean?" And
sharing toothbrushes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the sharing toothbrushes. She had no idea what it meant. She's like, "You mean like scissoring?" No, I've never scissored with anyone before, and I was just fucking dying laughing because obviously they had no idea what it meant.
That's
for
the reason
girls to share a toothbrush. And
you're the reason why that they keep calling us assholes. And we are fucking assholes. Like nobody else in freaking STLR even likes us. Like, I don't know why they even let us.
Bastard child of fucking.
Oh, we are. We are so the bastard children. But we will say our backdrops look cool, and our little nameplates look super cool.
We upped our game, our little production / presentation.
I would love to know why everybody in freaking STLR hates us.
Because we are just as much visual as we are audible,
I mean,
whatever the fuck.
I would love to have an interview with every member of STLR and be like, okay, well, what's your beef with us? Is it because we're guys? Is it because we have a penis? Although that really wouldn't work well with the morning wood, but it would definitely explain a lot.
What are you talking about? People hate us?
Everybody in this company hates us. I mean, that's just us.
Well, that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. I agree.
I mean, we're the heels, right? We asked for this shit.
We are the heels. Of course, it looks professional, Mama Lori. Why don't you
look professional, Mama Lori?
Yeah, why don't you go back to getting starstruck by looking into Brian's contacts?
See, my eyes are not real. I mean, they're contacts. They're prescription. I'm blind as fuck without them. I'm nearsighted. So you do not want me driving on the same road without them. But Mama Laura has some fine-ass real eyes, though. Like, these shits come out.
I don't know.
Mama Laura, that's some gorgeous
Mama Laura
eyes.
is dead to me. She is just a friend. I'm friend zoning her. That's right. Guys can do it. Guys can do it too.
Tiny said, haters gonna hate.
It is so true. Wait,
it's because we got the buzz going, man. We got the lineup. Because the Tyrants are the shit. That's why. If everybody's hating on us, it's because we got Johnny Christ. It's because we got Uncle T. It's because we got Micah. We got the shit.
I don't quite know what that means when somebody says they've got a square for me. What the hell does that even mean?
What are you reading?
I don't know. Kayla had said that there's a girl at Westfield Squares for you. I'm sorry?
Of course haters are going to hate when
of course
you got
they are.
Bumblebee freaking getting his nutsack jiggled the other night with a spatula by Tiny and shit like that. I mean, you either going to love or you really going to fucking hate. I don't think there is an in between. You know, you either stayed on board and watched that shit with us because you're a sick fucking degenerate just like us, or you tuned out. You know, there's two different kinds of people in this world. You either watched that shit or you didn't. You were either with us when we were talking to Dolphin Fucker or you just tuned out. You know, there's two different kinds of people in this world.
There'll be
there are twisted tyrants and there are not. There are snowflakes. Which one are you?
A lot of you are muffins, and that's okay.
Here we go.
What you mean? Like, that's my classification process.
Do you think?
That's it. Yeah. Who knows?
Oh God.
You see now all of these like little thirsty people are just driving me insane. So before we go, and believe me, as much as I would love to sit here and listen to all you wonderful women stroking Brian's ego to the holy high heavens and sending him vagina pictures probably after the show.
They're not doing
we do have to go.
Yet.
Nice. So before we go, we always like to do this wonderful thing called shout out. So Brian, shout out. And you know what we're going to do next week? We're going to find you a date to the Paranormal Circus.
Let's find you a date to the Paranormal Circus.
I've got one. Who do you think is going to be setting up everything? Me, all right? So I got plenty to do it there, all right? Don't worry about that. So shout outs, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, man, it's very simple. I mean, first of all, shout out to us for being so fucking amazing tonight and holding it down minus 2 of our crew.
Yeah, damn Skippy.
On a holiday with some nasty, shitty-ass weather going on outside. I hope it didn't mess with our feed too much. Shout out to our new look. Shout out to Rock Rage Radio, who's going to be doing some things with us, hopefully, in the future.
Oh, yeah, they're
soon.
loving it.
Be looking for that. Shout out to every single person that hung with us tonight on Facebook or listening to us on the app or however the fuck you can watch and or listen to us. Thank you very much, for doing this with us tonight. And shout out to Micah. Miss you. Shout out to Uncle Touchy. Get well soon, homie. And, yeah, love to everybody.
I love Tom's idea for the Brian O'Brien Dayton raffle. The runner-up gets some pecan sandies.
Was it Rodney Dangerfield that said, "Oh God, with the shape that I'm in, they can donate my body to science fiction"?
You know what? I bet you somebody like you could walk up to a girl and say,
"This is all smoke and mirrors, man." Let me tell you right now, Facebook lies to you the same way it lies to me.
Ain't that a bitch? Shout out to each and every last one of you guys. Without you, we have no show. You guys are truly...
This is true.
The twisted. You guys are truly the truly twisted and touched individuals.
You are the white
You
people
guys
crazy.
are the outpatients who everybody fears, and it's because they can't think like you all. You guys are clearly superior in every way, shape, or form. You guys are awesome. Shout out to our main man, John from Rock Rage Radio. doing big things, getting the Twisted Tyrant show out in different markets. Man said, and I quote, call me this week. Let's make this stuff happen. Looks great. Love the new look. Thank you to
Tom, also. Thank you, Tom. That was a good bit of time with us, and that was very fun, very informative, and I really dug that. So thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Spontaneous on the fly. Good shit.
I love it.
Good call. Good call.
Shout out to my crew, because without these 4 psychopaths, I would just be me, and I wouldn't have half of what I have, and that's for damn sure. Uncle Touchy's been here with me damn near from the beginning, since year 1, or going into year 2. Uncle Touchy came on, and then Brian, my new executive producer, and then Micah, who's just there to look cute. But we can't wait to have all 4 of them back, and we have a full team with this whole new setup. It'll look really good.
And we
really
got
sexy.
big things this year, guys.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's not bragging. It's not tooting our own horns. I mean, literally, we got some good shit happening. It's just we got a good year ahead of us, and you guys are going to slowly but surely see us slowly evolve or devolve before your very eyes.
And it's only going to get better.
Week by week.
Shout out to Smoking Mama Lori's Barbecue. Thank you so much for having faith in what we do.
What about our sponsors? I don't think
that's what I'm doing.
All of them.
Shout out to Erica from the Cauldron's Corner. Shout out to Kai and Erica from
Get your ink.
Island
Get your ink.
Tattoo. Love it. And we're always working on some new stuff. And shout out to our people at the Paranormal Circus. Congratulations to Kat and Sandy for your tickets to the Paranormal Circus. And shout out to our brother from another mother, Joey from Alpha Wolf and Beard Balm and Beard Oil.
That's right.
If you don't want your beard looking weird and your stash looking trash, go see our people over at Alpha Wolf Beard Oil and Beard Balm. And shout out coming soon to Offset Press.
That's simple. You want bitches? Alpha Wolf.
That's it.
Run with the pack.
And if you guys want really, really cool looking custom t-shirts, be on the lookout here in the next couple weeks for Offset Press. We will be shipping U.S.-wide, nationwide. It's on your side. We are there. I am your emperor. I am the one they call the African-American Icy Bear. How great am I, ladies? Well, you'll never get to know because you're too busy worrying about Brian. And that's okay because chances are I don't have time. I don't have time for any of this shit. I really don't. But we will be back Monday. But until then, you all can dream about us. I am Johnny Christ. You got something for the end?
Brian.
Oh, all right, fair enough. And remember, guys, what we say is more than the word. It's the gospel. Later. Yeah.
Very poor choice of words. Now get out of here!
Not like you! We're grown-ups, motherfucker!